Welcome to our usual hovers. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and today I'm playing for the game Vampire Hunter, where a wounded vampire hunter enters the abandoned castle ruins in pursuit of his prey. But if only a vampire was that easy to kill. I enter the castle, leaning against the stone walls to steady my battered body. The castle ruins chill me with cold shadows as I approach the fiend's lair. The fight was exhausting, but I survived. The bloodsucker left me for dead, but I'm not that easy to kill. Even if my body is broken, I can still finish it. The ceiling is full of holes. Pale moonlight seeps through the cracks, almost illuminating the coffin. I force the lid open. Hey, if the ceiling's full of holes, can't we just run away with the lid and leave him to his fate? I mean, he'd die in the sunlight, right? There the fiend lies, blood still wet on its lips. I can't let it regain its strength. Not this time. I reach for my stake, but I stumble and drop the coffin lid with a loud crash. Oh, is this our first slaying? You're still alive. I'm here to avenge my family. You make me laugh. What makes you think you can win? You seem lost to me. The vampire looks wounded, but it won't fool me. Well, I mean, if we're gonna strike, we might as well do it without pity, right? I mean, if we hesitate, we're clearly gonna lose. And I think we did get our answer to our question. This is our first attempt at vampire hunting, right? I reach for my last remaining bottle of holy water. Rot in hell! I fling the contents at the vampire, who cries out in pain. Before I can attack, the fiend surprises me with a blow. Curse you! I hear the lid close before I lose consciousness. Oh, that didn't quite work out how I planned. No! I wake up with aching limbs, starlight in my eyes. It's a miracle I'm not dead yet. The castle ruins grip me with cold shadows as I approach the coffin. The fight was confusing, but I must go on. The bloodsucker left me for dead, but I'm not that easy to kill. Even if my body is barely standing, I can still finish it. Well, I mean, the last time we said this, it didn't end too well for us. Fading starlight seeps through the cracks, almost illuminating the coffin. I struggle to push the lid open. There, the fiend lies, as worn out from the battle as I am. I can't let it regain its strength, not even if it kills me. I reach for my stake, hands shaking from exhaustion. You're still here. I'm here to finish this. You fool. You don't have the strength. If you did, your family would still be alive. You killed them! Monster! Oh? Are you sure about that? I mean, I was until you asked me that. I mean, yes, I'm confident you're the murderer. The vampire looks wounded, but it won't fool me. I mean, you are the murderer, right? So I am planning on killing you here. I raise my stake for a decisive strike. Oh, you look mad. The vampire fights back, sinking its claws into me. I scream and shove, feeling how the stake pierces the vampire's flesh. Its horrifying shriek mouths into my own scream. What in hell? Curse you! I hear the lid close before I fall down, weakened. I'm really not doing well with this whole killing the vampire thing. I shudder awake on the floor. Dawn is closing in soon, conquering the room with light. I remember the vampire's taunting words to me. My family was murdered by a vampire. Wait, by a vampire? Or by this vampire? That's a very important distinction. Was it not this one? In the end, I killed the miserable wretch, didn't I? The castle ruins punish me with cold shadows as I approach the coffin. The lid is shut. Could it still live? The fight was over, right? Approaching dawn seeps through the cracks, almost illuminating the coffin. I'm sure I killed it. I look for my stake. It's lost. I wobble and push the lid open. Oh, not quite killed then. You're still trying. How can this be? I killed you! If you were immortal, maybe. But as you are, not a chance. Are you mocking me? You boast about avenging your family, when it's you who caused their demise. Or have you forgotten your children's eyes when they died? How dare you speak of them? Tell me, how can you live with yourself? Wait, did I kill my family? And then I'm just pushing the blame onto the innocent vampire here? I'm curious to see how this is gonna play out. Are you just messing with me? I don't. The vampire looks wounded, but it won't fool me. Will I? Huh? Suddenly, my eyes turn hazy. So weak. I hear the lid close before I slump down. I'm curious why he's not actually gonna kill me. I stagger up on my feet. How long have I been out? The dawn has yet to come. The castle ruins harass me with cold shadows as I approach the tomb, anxious to find the beast. A hint of morning light seeps through the cracks, almost illuminating the coffin. I barely make the lid open. Huh. You know what, I'm not surprised he scarpered. I mean, we were gonna open him up into sunlight. Where are you? Show yourself! I lean against the coffin, breathing strained. My body won't last much longer. A conversation returns to my hazy mind. I feel pain when I think of my family. Despite the vampire's mocking words, there's truth to them. I was away, vampire hunting when it happened. When I returned, I found my family dead, murdered by a vampire. I'm sorry. I wish I had been more careful. I can remember the terror in their eyes, just like he said. Okay, so we can even give up on hunt. Well, I don't see the point of us giving up on hunting right now. I mean, hunting vampires has already cost us our family. What else have we got to lose? I say we just keep fighting. I can't feel the shadows anymore. I decide to lay low and wait. I wake up numb. My body feels cold and I'm thirsty. When did I last drink? Have I been turned into a vampire? I don't have much time left before sunlight takes over the room. I'm not sure I can win this fight. I just want to rest. We could get inside the coffin. I mean, I'm half thinking I'm a vampire, so let's get inside the coffin. Wait. Was I having conversations with myself the entire time? Oh, I think I just figured it out. So when we were off vampire hunting, did we get turned into a vampire? And then when we came back, we killed our own family? I recognize the smell of decaying roses. I won the battle, but lost my life. Only ashes remain of the original occupant. There's only one thing left to do. Well, personally, if I became a vampire and then consumed my entire family, I'm not entirely sure I want to live for eternity. Let's just leave it open, shall we? We can let the sunlight consume us. we shall go out 30 days of night style. I won't harm anybody anymore. Embrace the light. Well, now that I know we are in fact conversing with ourselves, how about we just strike him with pity? I reach for my last remaining bottle of holy water. Oh. Striking with pity and striking without pity is the exact same thing. You know what? I say we just leave this time. We don't get the realization of who we are, and we'll go about our lives just blaming vampires. I'll return when I'm stronger. I need rest. In denial. I'll throw pity on us this time. We can close the lid. We can just live with our suffering. I'll make a new family. They'll be with me, eternally. Are we gonna make vampire brides? Is that the plan here? A dark new start. You know what, I'm down. Let's make an army of vampires. So wait, is opening the coffin different from getting inside the coffin? Oh, it is! I see, you returned. I never left. I don't care anymore. We both must die anyway. I'm tired of this farce. Me too. Let go! No! The sun finally hits the coffin. Oh, we died together with our illusion. The pain is excruciating, but I won't let go. This nightmare ends now. Ending the end of Nightmare 1. Oh, so we got an end of Nightmare 2 somewhere? Oh, interesting. So my options haven't even given me the choice of lying in the coffin. I guess we just open it straight away. I see you returned. I never left. I don't care for your lies. I'll kill you now. With what? I realize I have no weapons left. I'm tired of this farce. Oh no, you won't. Let's go. No! The sun finally hits the coffin. The vampire burns, burning me too, but I won't let go. This nightmare ends now. There's our end of the Nightmare 2. We do a lot of burning in this game. I'm not even slightly surprised that we seem to have gone insane in this game. I probably would as well if I accidentally consumed my entire family after I got turned into a vampire. Seems like a rough deal. If you enjoyed that playthrough, I'd greatly appreciate you subscribe to this channel and like this video. But if not, you spooky down. I'll catch you next time, guys.